All right, I'm finally done with the Merry and Bright tarot card spread that I am going to be doing for the fundraisers this year. So let's go ahead and showcase it by doing a reading for the collective. So it is going to be a 5-card spread. Number 1 is going to be your mindset. Number 2 and 3 are going to be the season's greatest gifts. So it's going to be the gifts that you're receiving and the gifts that you're giving. And number 4 and 5 is going to be our advice. So our advice to make merry this season and our advice to stay bright this season. Let's go ahead and shuffle for the collective and see what it is we need to stay merry and bright this season. For our merry and bright reading. All right, what is our mindset? Thank you. And what is our greatest gifts this season? What's the ones we're going to be, this collective's going to be receiving? Oh, okay. And what is the greatest gifts that we will be giving? Oh, quite a few. Okay. I like that. Charitable. All right. What is our advice to make merry this season? We got the sun card that popped out. Okay. And what is our advice to stay bright this season? It's funny how it dropped out on the bright thing. I know you can't quite see it with how I have my camera angled, but funny. Okay, what's our advice to stay bright this season? What's the collective's advice to stay bright this season? There it is. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so our mindset to adapt or focus on to assist you in being merry and bright this season, we have the Ace of Cups. And our greatest gifts that we will be receiving this season, we have the Justice card and the Knight of Swords. The greatest gifts you'll give this season, we have the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Advice to make merry this season, we have the Sun. And the advice to stay bright this season, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Tapping in the Ace of Cups, what I'm getting for the mindset to adopt or what to focus on this season, that's going to, essentially bring in you being merry and bright, is your Ace of Cups. So really focusing on your overflow. Are you ready for this winning season of your life? Because the greatest gifts that you are going to be receiving this season is some sort of justice and the Knight of Swords. So you've got some justice moving right on into you. Perhaps you could be gaining some sort of mental clarity. That's always a gift in itself. Now, the greatest gifts that you'll receive, that you'll be giving out this season, you have quite a bit here. So definitely some collaboration. The Devil, although, sometimes it gets a bad rap, it could just mean let the good times roll. So you could be celebrating with your family. The Ten of Cups is the happy family card, and the King of Pentacles is the richest king in the deck. So your money looks good, your family looks good, and it looks like you're having a good time. So your advice to make merry this season is the Sun. And the Sun really is the happiest card in the deck. So the collective watching this, you really just need to focus on your own happiness, and that's how you're going to stay merry and bright this season. Like I said, your mindset, you really want to focus on your Ace of Cups, your overflow. You have so much love and happiness and gratitude and joy in your heart that your cup is overfilling. You have more than enough. You're able to freely give, and it's going to be great. Now, advice to stay bright this season is the Ace of Pentacles. So your money looks great. I mean, stay merry, stay bright. So that is all I have for the collective reading tonight. If you see me on live, please come hop in and get a personalized merry and bright reading. I will also be doing free collective readings as well on my lives. To get a personalized merry and bright reading, we are accepting donations in the form of a purchase for either our elder elves or our Santa's little helper. And those are two links that you will find from the link tree in my bio to Amazon wish lists. One of them is going to go to support our local children in the area, and there's toys on there ranging from about $5 to $35. And the Elder Elves list is for our senior living community in our local area as well, and it's gifts and stocking stuffers for our seniors. If you are unable to catch me on a live, but you are interested in getting a reading in exchange for your donation, feel free just to go to the link in my bio, make your donation, and then comment on any of my Merry and Bright videos, letting me know what you donated. And I'll be more than happy to do a reading for you as well. And I'll just probably reply with a video, or if you'd prefer a message of it, just leave that in your comments. Thank you. This was such a fun fundraiser that I did back in 2023. And looking back on my evolution, oh my goodness, it is crazy. This was a tarot tea towel that I had made up for that spread. And I think I might actually hop on and do some free ones this year. I'm not doing any fundraising this year. It's just way too late in the season to organize it, and I've got too much personal stuff going on. But parroting back off of the old reading, I would actually like to do a reinterpretation because it does coincidentally resonate with now. So let me go ahead and grab the original cards and let's pull out the same cards, and I'll run through an updated reading. Okay, so I don't have that original deck, but I just grabbed my Rider-Waite. So let's go ahead and run through this because it's so funny how years later I can see this reading relating into current situation. So our mindset to adopt or focus on to assist in you being merry and bright this season. Of course, we have the Ace of Cups, right? Now, the Ace of Cups is all focusing on your emotional overflow and really coming into the season of overflow. Now, one thing that always stands out to me is the sacrament cookie that the dove is dropping in, and that's actually what makes your cup runneth over. Now, in this case, this shows me that the mindset you need to adopt and focus on is what action can you take to bring in more emotional fulfillment. Now, the greatest gift that you will receive is some kind of justice that is coming in hot. Now, this could have to do with the legal situation. Perhaps something that, if you think it's the greatest gift, it's like money can't buy this. This is something, right? Of course, if it's a legal situation, that a lot of the times can be the case, but it's coming in very fast. Another thing that it can be read is the justice is what you put in is what you get out. So it's really like reaping the rewards of all of the hard work and toil and labor throughout the year. Now, the greatest gift that you will give this season, this one I read to be very interesting. So the Devil card, I don't necessarily think it's like let the good times roll like in the previous reading, how I interpreted it. In this case, I'm seeing that it's the shadow. So you're actually collaborating with a King of Pentacles to help him or a masculine presenting energy deal and integrate through the shadow. So you could be acting as some sort of counselor in a way, is the sense that I'm getting, right? And maybe like helping somebody through the dark times. And now this could bring you into financial stability and happiness within your family. Or I'm wondering if maybe you collaborating and helping somebody through their dark times, you are helping a King of Pentacles, and maybe you guys are creating a family. That's an interesting thing that is popping out to me. Now, the advice to make merry this season is the sun. So I actually see this as illumination and allowing your inner child to come out and play. And just all around overall, like having a good time. If you think about a childlike wonder in the world, how is it that they are able to be so free and just not caring? No, they just, go about the world without a care in the world. And I'm really being reminded to children on Christmas morning, and I'm doing this underneath my Christmas tree. My babies, we decorated the tree, and then the very next morning before anybody woke up, my youngest daughter plucked every bulb that was in her reach out off like little apples. And I lost all the hooks. So these are just clustered together. And you know what? I don't even care. I think it's so funny. But it's like the childlike wonder. And now I'm just like thinking about her sneaking down before anybody's awake with the Christmas tree on and just plucking them off like apples. Like, oh my goodness, it's like harvesting from the tree, all of your little apples or your lemons or whatever it is, and just enjoying the juicy goodness of life. Now, our advice to stay bright this season is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, what it's telling me is that there's divinely ordained opportunities that are coming into you, can be in regards to finances, but overall, something that can help you stay bright this season is that financially, maybe you're doing okay. Like maybe you managed to pull Christmas off and it was just fine and everybody kind of got what they wanted. And I just love that. I do want to pull one more for advice. I have all my cards spread out so I could find all the exact ones that were in the original spread. So let me just gather these together and I'll do a little shuffle and we will pull one for our overall advice for the 2025 season. Give me one moment. Okay, and during my shuffle, this is the cards. They literally, I'm shuffling right here and it flung all the way under the Christmas tree, which tells me that's the present we need to focus on, right? Whether it's an actual present or the present time, whatever. This is our advice. And that's to end something. End it, clear, cutthroat, uphold your boundaries, and with a lot of clarity. And it's funny that in the original reading, when it came up to the justice, I said somebody might be gaining a lot of mental clarity. I don't know why I interpreted it like that, but coming through here, it fucking makes sense now, doesn't it? The Queen of Swords, you notice how she only has clouds from the bottom down, but from up here, she's clear. She's got full clarity. She's got a bird right here. She knows what action to take and where to delegate her time, energy, resources, more importantly, boundaries. And it's bringing an ending to something that could have been very, very painful. But yeah, look, very, very painful. We got the Three of Swords, but it came out in the reverse position. So, I mean, it's really, there's healing in this situation, whatever it was. The Magician, because you were finally able to alchemize it. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and walk away from something. You're able to alchemize it, walk away from something. And, it could have to do with this. The Devil is also about releasing. So you could be collaborating with others on releasing something. And now you're stepping into your King of Pentacles era where you can just focus on having your happy family. And that's the greatest gift that you're giving this season. This is the greatest gift that you're receiving. And I'm also pulling out the Five of Swords, which is like being able to win at all costs. And this could have been somebody else's mindset in the situation, or it was yours, that you finally just had enough determination to see through the seeds that you planted in this field a really long time ago. Perhaps even going back to when I originally did this reading back in 2023. So anyways, I don't know. It just popped up on my thing and I felt really called to revamp it. And our final advice here is the Two of Wands. He is the visionary. It's like you finally have ended this, or you're ending it this season, and you're able to envision with a childlike wonder and new opportunities coming into you. Anyways, I love that. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. If you are interested in getting one of these personal readings, I do have that new service that I'm using to sell my readings. And if I'm not mistaken, I actually have a Merry and Bright reading available on there. So if you want one of your personalized Merry and Bright season readings, go ahead and hit me up. I'll leave the link in the comments. Okay, bye.